So let's go check it out. I'm checking the weather today. It's windy, it's chilly, it's rainy, it's sunny. It's rainy, it's sunny. It's one of those days. And market is outside. So I want to get some vegetables, cook in a crock pot this weekend, and some meats, and yeah, just flowers. We have the best flowers here. So let's go to market. Come along and let's see how this Flirting with Fashion handles this weather. Hi, so here we are at market, and I was showing you how the wind was affecting my wig today. So let's check out these beautiful sunflowers I got at market. The Netherlands has the best flowers ever. So if you're ever here, come visit and I'll show you the best spots. And so headed back home, you can see the market. There's actually selling old vintage albums, records, and posters out here today, and that happens quite often. And that is called the Bog, one of the oldest buildings. It was a trade route. It's where the boats would come up and trade and disembark their goods. And then of course my apartment's just right down there on the corner, white building. So on our way back, market was successful. And when I get back into the kitchen, I'll show you some of the things I got. Okay, so we're back on market. I have to say, thank goodness it didn't rain, but I was ready for if it did. And let's see what we got. I think I showed you, Chris, what it did survive was it is 100% humidity here, and it's 100% and 50% wind here most all the time. So let's take a look. I got this beautiful, look at this. Can you believe the sunflowers? And how much do you think these sunflowers cost? €5. €5 for this. It's, well, that's our main imports here is flowers. So of course they are much less expensive buying them here than if they're imported over to Texas. I went to the vegetables and I got some carrots, and we got some, the strawberries here. Let me tell you, vegetables here are the same way that when they made them way back. No GMOs. They're like the original. If you remember tasting a strawberry where it burst in your mouth. So maybe they're not the biggest and the most prettiest that way, but they look darn pretty to me, and they are so tasty. Gotta be careful I don't get that red into my silver wig here. So she held up really good. I loved how much I got to talk to people and vendors. One vendor I just met had the flower shop and sold the blooms. So, and another friend of ours has a vegetable. So, of course, I got blackberries and cherry tomatoes, which here taste like candy. They call them honey tomatoes. Some cucumbers and garlic, and more tomatoes and blackberries. Well, we had a runaway tomato. It's delightful. It is the taste, the flavors, the cost is for all of these vegetables, all of these strawberries, all of them. And there's so many that's down in the bag. So for all of this, let me see if I can turn it around. Well, I can't, so let me just show you. So for all of these vegetables and fruits, €17. Unbelievable, unbelievable what the costs are. My bloomin' for €5. So I just love it here. I can't help it. I want to share that with you. Oh, and you can get everything there too, right? So one guy, I think I showed you a whole, I don't know how often they do it, but fairly regularly, where they bring out all these booths with vintage albums. So all these vintage albums and posters. And of course, why do the Dutch speak such good English? It's because, one, they have to learn it and be accomplished in English by the time they graduate high school. And they start very young, so they always have that as their second language. And then they usually learn German or French or another language. And they grow up listening to American music or English music, and they watch English movies and TV shows. So they have a lot of chance to hear it and learn it, and just because they love all the music as well that us English people do. But look at this dog bed I got for Lily. It's one of those donuts. She's gonna love this. Maybe I'll share a picture later. So that's my day. My wig survived the weather and market really well. It still looks so cute and still there. I love this Flirting with Fashion. So that's it for the day, and I'll see you, my friends, in the next video. Doing, my darlings. Bye.